Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're looking at the little downward trend we have today in the crypto markets, but not all cryptos. A little bit of dip in Doge, but we will talk about not only what's causing this dip, what is happening, which ones are still going up, and a little surprise as well about Dogecoin. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. Next live stream will be Friday, 5 o'clock, even though I've got this video coming out Friday as well. Just wanted to catch you up on what is going on now. And we have a little retracement here, but look, overall, compared to where Doge was last week, and we had, or at the beginning of the week anyway, we had Doge touching down here about 7.5 cents. We're still over 8 holding, but we have a buying opportunity here for those that are looking to get more Doge while we have this dip. Or not as bad as Bitcoin. Bitcoin is really dropping. Again, this is following this Bitcoin spot ETF. We had all of this ETF buying, but it wasn't really spot. It was all OTC, over the counter, which means that that trading that's happening for those ETFs and the Bitcoin backing them by the BlackRocks, etc., of the investment world doesn't really have an effect on the price. But again, this is just short term, like we've been talking about. The longer term is still that Bitcoin is a store of value, limited asset, and over time, we're going to see that demand continue to grow as we go forward. And we have some fun commercials that are coming out as well, which by showing on the live stream. So join the live stream, and we're going to have some fun looking at advertising in cryptocurrency, what is going on there. But now what we have is, yes, a little bit of dip. And again, it's not that bad when you zoom out and you look at the overall view of where crypto is today. We will talk more about what's going on, as I've been saying all week, that where it seems to be that the demand is changing over to ETH and the layer 2s. Here's Optimism, still growing strong. Arbitrum, there's ETH. So we're seeing this growth there that is continuing to build in anticipation of what? We'll get to that in a minute as well. We've got Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer saying the top, major top in Bitcoin. That is bullish to me, because if Cramer saying there's a top, that means it's going to go higher. So this is a relatively short little downturn that is going to turn around and continue going up. People saying on streams like, Bitcoin's dumping, Dogecoin's, it's not dumping, guys. It's not dumping. Look, zoom out. Look at the daily, right? The daily is just this little red look at the chart. Look at the Bitcoin chart, right? This is nothing compared to where Bitcoin was here just in October. Bitcoin was down here at 27K. We're nowhere near that. This has been steady increasing up like we've seen before. Like we had here back 11th of December. We had this move up and a retracement. A move up and a retracement. The trend is still upwards, guys. It's still upwards. What else is going on? Oh, we have our friend Elizabeth Warren. Yes, I am in Boston, Massachusetts. Unfortunately, she is my senator. And it seems the more she tweets, posts on X about crypto, that she keeps getting community noted. And here she is again, community noted on her tweet about this Bitcoin ETF decision, which she is totally against. But even Gary Gensler said this morning that he kind of had to do it to follow the law, because the law is that these ETFs should be approved, and so they were. And that's what we saw. But Elizabeth, it wasn't the first time Elizabeth Warren was community noted. Well, this was actually the same one. It seems the community notes are actually changing. This is about robust laws to prevent crypto money laundering on this post that Rob had when he screenshotted it. But I'm getting the same tweet with a different community note about the SEC acting in accordance with the new circumstances, which was the judge saying on the Grayscale investment case that the ETFs should be approved. So kind of interesting. Community notes are changing on the same tweet. But Elizabeth Warren also, this was back in December, talking about cryptocurrencies, spending millions, building an army of former defense law enforcement officials to lobby against new rules, shutting down crypto finance terrorism. What? Endangers our national security? No. And so it's community noted. Cryptocurrency is objectively less than 1% of all monetary illicit activity, which was this chart here. Money laundering since 2017. USD, boom. Bitcoin, this is a little sliver right there, less than 1%. So all this talk about fraudsters and hucksters and all that between Gary and Elizabeth Warren, it's like, come on. But even this morning, what does Gary Gensler say?
Got a huge wave of new investors getting into Bitcoin through this ETF. You have still suggested to be cautious about it, and I'm trying to understand how you think about those cross currents in terms of the message you're telling investors.
Well, look, Bitcoin itself, we did not approve, we do not endorse.
Thanks,
this
Gary.
is a product called an exchange-traded product, a way that investors can invest in that underlying non-security commodity called Bitcoin. But yes, investors, I think, should be aware that the underlying asset is a highly speculative, volatile asset. And amongst its use cases is really for illicit activity, money laundering and sanctions and ransomware and the like. And I know that you've asked other people.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. We know what you're saying. But we have Larry Fink saying, hey, next step will be tokenization of financial assets. And what is tokenization of financial assets, and where will we see that? ETH. Sorry, GD says just hashtag ETH. That is Ethereum. That is what we're looking forward to for the next big move. It's going to be ETH towards an ETH ETF. And if tokenization of financial assets, that's going to be not Bitcoin. That's going to be on ETH, the blockchain. And what do we see with Ethereum now happening? Well, we see ETH moving up. Big move in Ethereum. And also, as I showed, we also have the movement in Arbitrum. Big move, all-time highs for Arbitrum, as well as Optimism. Big move, all-time high, up over $4 for OP. So again, I've been talking about that for weeks. Is this coming? And here it is happening. That's big. That's big. We also have big movements in other OG proof of work cryptocurrencies like Ethereum Classic. Big move up for ETH Classic. And then we also had Litecoin. Yes, Litecoin moving up. Litecoin's been fairly depressed though, but recently in the past few days, we've had a move up with Litecoin. But all kind of interesting. But here we're going to talk about Doge. Here's Doge. Still kind of in an overall downtrend over the past month. But we had this turnaround starting to move up. But yes, this is the buying opportunity we're talking about regarding Doge. Doge and SHIB as well. SHIB hasn't been trading well as either. They're at crucial resistance levels, but we have increased accumulation. So how can you have increased accumulation, but the price is down? Wouldn't that make the price go up? Well, that's where a lot of traders get involved, a price being suppressed, market makers still pushing down on some assets like Doge and SHIB. That is happening. We did have that price bounce, though, before, where Elon Musk was talking about X Twitter, teasing person-to-person payments. That's what we're looking for in the future, is that payments. And Elon, of course, still bullish on Dogecoin. I tweeted out that, yes, he says that he is still owning a bunch of Dogecoin.
I still own a bunch of Dogecoin.
Still owns a bunch of Dogecoin. So follow me
Dogecoin.
on X Twitter
I still
at
own a bunch of Dogecoin.
Appreciate the support
I
there.
still own a bunch of Dogecoin.
Astrobotic going. Oh, we got to turn that off. Sorry. We still have Astrobotic. Hey, the Peregrine Lunar Lander is still out there, and they have enough propellant remaining where they think they can get this thing to the moon and may be able to land it on the moon still. It might be a hard landing and not a soft landing. We'll see. But yes, there is this trajectory that's being looked at with the moon and the lander, where the lander could intersect the moon, and it might be a little tough landing, but that's what they're looking for, is that kind of landing there. So overall, Tesla Model Dogecoin, this is amazing. Just bought pizza in New York City with Dogecoin. All I had to do was scan and confirm, no fiat. Doge is the future, right? Doge as payment, Doge as currency. That's what we're talking about. And we still have the Doge 1 mission to the moon coming in February. We'll talk more about this coming forward, but this is the big one, is Doge 1 mission to the moon. So, yes, little dip. That would be a buying opportunity if you are still looking to buy Doge, because people say, no, it's going to drop to 7 cents, going to drop 6 cents. I'll buy it there. Well, you'll end up buying at 11, 12 cents and even higher as it's going up. More new people coming in, buying Doge. You got to look for the opportunities of when it is to buy. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Doge and the overall crypto market following these Bitcoin spot ETFs? You think like that's the end of crypto and it's just going to be going sideways and we're going to see any big gains again? What do you think? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.